lots of times.
He's a producer.
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't want to question this. Real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but this really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, man, you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.
Yo, we are back once again. Baller Central NFL pod, the last NFL pod of the year, if you don't want to count our draft, our mock draft we do every year. But yeah, the last NFL pod of the year, myself and John to talk about what happened in the Super Bowl.
In the football season. We'll be back in August.
6 months. Yeah.
6 months.
Yep, we're here to recap the game, talk a little bit about the halftime show, what each game meant for each team moving forward, and just put a nice little red bow on top of the season. Some surprises and disappointments from NFL teams, NFL players this year, and what it means for them going forward. Just a heads up, we're live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Feel free to say what's up, like, comment, subscribe, put notifications down below so you know when we go live or upload. Also, feel free to check out all your audio platforms down below. Google, Apple, and both Spotify. So hey, before we get into everything, Elijah's on the way. John, how are we doing today?
We're doing all right. We're chilling. Made myself a little snack off camera, a little weird snack today, so I'm not gonna super share. But let me say it'll help me grow my muscles, and it's New England related, if that helps.
Clam chowder?
Nope, close. Just muscles. Sorry, muscles with a little white wine dipping sauce. Get in there. Oh. Reading on this podcast. Let's get it. I'm sorry. I know it's a little fancy, a little bougie.
Diversity on the pod, as always.
We gotta try. We gotta try to switch up our snacks. I know it's not the qualified snack of the week, but we're gonna move snack of the week to the NBA pod, and it'll be. Let me just tell you, it's gonna be exciting.
True. Also, just a heads up, if you are a fan, the Winter Olympics are also on right now. They started a couple days ago on last Friday, and right now Team USA is facing Team Latvia in the men's hockey event. So I'm watching that right now as we speak. They're tied 1-1 right now. So
that's what's up.
So yeah. Lindsey Vonn had a grueling injury to kick things off.
Bro, what do you think about that?
I mean, it wasn't great, but hold on, I got you.
Well, thanks.
Yep. So yeah, for Lindsey Vonn, I mean, this was probably most likely her last Olympic run.
Yeah.
So she wanted to go out with a bang, and yes, it was a costly price. She knew the negative side that could happen if she does perform with that injury already to her, and that's what happened.
Yeah. I just feel bad because torn ACL, I mean, I get on skis you could do more things, but as you could see through the clip, it limitates her a little bit. You know what I mean? Just like it would limitate anybody. You know what I mean? A torn ACL or something like that. So it's just realistically, I felt bad that it had to happen in the moment. I feel bad that she had to go down as one of those athletes that go down through injury at the end of her career. I think she's she's going to continue to do things with skiing that are beyond her career. Maybe not on the Olympic level, but probably as an ambassador or, you know what I mean? Someone within that community that is like a role model for younger skiers. So I'm excited to see what she does next. But yeah, it was just sad to see
Surgery. That's multiple surgeries, actually.
surgery next. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like next in is in life. Like I think she could coach the next Lindsey Vonn. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's
Like,
broadcasting. Whichever one.
there's a lot of broadcasting. There's a lot of opportunities for her. But yeah, high cap point.
How you doing?
We're talking sports. We're talking some Winter Olympics. We're talking some pre-stuff before the Super Bowl, last NBA pod of the year. So, yeah, if you have any questions or if you have any teams, let me know. Okay, bye.
USA just scored.
Congrats. That's what's up. Hell yeah. So we're talking a lot of sports on here. Yeah. So I mean, Phil, are you excited to see anybody at the Olympics this year or?
Team USA hockey as always. I love
Okay.
hockey. Also, Chloe Kim, snowboarder. She's also the girlfriend of Myles Garrett. So she's looking to go gold 3 years in a row. So hopefully she can do some amazing things.
She got injured before the Olympics too, so I'm excited to see what she could do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's that. There's the speed skating. There's I think what's that sport where you push something on the ice and then you sweep it?
Curling.
The curling had apparently an amazing final, so they're gonna continue. But I mean, it kind of just sets the stage for where we are at the Winter Olympics and where what else we're gonna see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Team USA was they weren't favored to do much, but they did make it to like one of the last rounds, I believe. So they were putting up some great efforts there. Also, luge or bobsled. That I don't know if you saw some clips viral online of that going around of people falling out of it or people not getting into exactly the sled before they take off.
Mm-hmm.
Those, even though obviously those guys are okay, but it was hilarious to see them fall out of the bobsled.
Well, it's kind of the humility of it. You know what I mean? Like these are world-class athletes, but at the same time, they make mistakes. They're trial and error. Do you know what I mean? They don't get to exactly implement an Olympic level of, you know, running every single time. You know what I mean? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. You know what I mean? Maybe it was just a mistake that they can laugh at. You know what I mean? Maybe it was something embarrassing, but I mean, they're at the freaking Olympics. You know what I mean? Like that's where my mind would be set. Like it wouldn't really matter to me how I messed up. It would matter to me what I do next. So I mean, good luck to them. Hell yeah, it'll be fun. Jamaican's bobsled team looks really good too. I was watching them a little bit in the beginning because they did like a expose on how it started in the 80s. Now where we're at now, but
yep. So hey, good luck to everyone involved, especially Team USA. Also, shout out to the women speaking out on some of our politics today, obviously, because our president called one of our Olympians a loser for speaking out on certain things. So then her fellow Olympians on Team USA spoke out to not only confirm what she said, but to stand by her beliefs with her. So
I think that was Chloe Kim, right? Didn't Chloe Kim call out the president? Wasn't that who it was? I don't know.
Chloe Kim and 3 other people.
Okay, and 3 other people. Got you. My bad.
So yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, that's got to be tough. You know what I mean? Especially dealing with those aspects. I mean, they're gonna have to answer questions no matter what. So I mean, I think everyone, in a sense, you know what I mean, freedom of speech, gets to say what they want to say. You know what I mean? How they feel. You know what I mean? And I think as viewers, we really shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like hate on their comments right away, even if we don't agree with them. You know what I mean? Like they're there, they're sacrificing their bodies. You know what I mean? Like they should get 5 seconds to speak. You know what I mean? It just is what it is.
True. So hey, that was our little Olympic opening. We'll see how the rest of it goes. I'm looking to see what Team USA does with the multiple events. So hey, with that being said, the Super Bowl did happen on Sunday. Should we wait for Elijah?
What was your favorite commercials? Let's talk commercials. Let's
honestly. I feel like it was a down year for commercials. Did you feel like it?
Did you? Let's talk about it. Did you see the one with the what the hell? What's the Ring doorbell one with the lost dogs?
No. The only ones I remember was the Dunkin' Donuts Boston one.
That was all right at best. No offense on me.
Yeah, I didn't think it was great either. But
I mean, I like how they did it, but
Yeah, and also I believe it was the Kurt Russell. Was it Michelob Ultra one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was a good one. There are a couple of good celebrity sighting ones. But I mean, the real concerning one was Ring to me. Like they literally were like, "Hey, how about we access?" Like they basically were like, "Would you like to volunteer your Ring doorbell to help find lost dogs? Put it into our database." And then somebody was like, "We're gonna give Ring access to our backyard so they can create a grid and monitor us." And I was just like, "Yo, Super Bowl is becoming more and more." You know what I mean? Like you really got to look into some of these jokes because sometimes they're jokes, sometimes they're real. So it's just like, hopefully that's not the case. But I mean, I don't know. I thought there were a lot of good commercials. I thought it was worth it. I saw less religious commercials, which was a good thing. I saw 3 last year. I don't think I saw 1 this year. Maybe I saw 1 this year. I have no
I
idea.
think it was a Meta commercial with Speed in it. I show Speed. So yeah, I just thought it was. I don't remember too many commercials from Sunday actually. Well, it also because my team was losing as well. So I tried
Yeah,
to forget.
you were a little stressed. I was just trying to enjoy the game, but yeah, I mean the commercials were better than average. I'll say that. Like, I mean, a lot of people say commercials are down. What? You know what I mean? Like, but like as someone who watches football all year round and has to deal with commercials all year round, the Super Bowl really is a breath of fresh air because sometimes there are people that do like artistic things. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? In terms of like sitting there. You know what I mean? I watched the Jets lose by 30 points. And I'm sitting there watching the stupidest commercials of Honda or something. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say.
Right.
But
So yeah. Also, how'd you feel about the halftime show? Because I know a lot of
you
people
want to
had.
talk about that? Elijah probably want to talk about that. I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was symbolism. I like the symbolism within the halftime show. I like how they brought out Gaga because they had a moment earlier at the Grammys where they were just they got panned to, and it was like, oh, it was a cute moment between 2 artists. Psych! It's she's whispering in his ear or he's whispering in her ear. Can you believe what's going to happen in a week from now? We're both going to be at the Super Bowl. That was a pretty cool experience. I like the other the Cabana celebrity things. I thought that was good. We can
Jessica Alba still looks amazing.
She
Oh,
does.
good
She
Lord.
does. There are a lot of people who belong in there. I really like the tall grass. I like how that was actual people.
Yeah, that was fun. That's crazy.
That's
It's
kind of
your
fire.
kid's dream.
They literally signed up in I think last February or something for it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
I would have signed up to do that.
yeah. Apparently it's their Super Bowl extras. So we can sign up in like 3 months or whatever for like the next Super Bowl.
If you do it,
I mean, maybe. But I don't know. It's and I mean that's the thing. Like after watching it, like I kind of would do it. Like you're like 10 feet from like some of the most famous people in like the country, somewhat.
all
You
you
know
have to do is
what I
stand
mean? It's like it's gonna be. It was a good show. You know what I mean? It was always gonna be a good show. I thought it was really uniting as someone who doesn't speak Spanish. But yeah, I don't know. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, obviously, it was in a foreign language to what I usually hear, but it brought some great vibes. It brought a good message, especially at the end when Bad Bunny was um, calling out all the countries, not only in North America but South America, because
Sure.
basically the whole message was we are Americans, whether you're from USA, Canada, Mexico, and any other of the South American countries. So yeah,
It was a great
we're
preamp for the World
American.
Cup. It was a great preamp for the World Cup.
Yeah,
Which he doesn't get enough credit for when you think about it. You know what I mean? He's performing at the Super Bowl, which is the American like ultimate sport, right? So then everyone complains, and then realistically, he just brought in all the countries getting ready for the World Cup in less than 4 months.
true.
And he doesn't get enough credit for that. But whatever. We're all just gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, this is crazy that Canada, Mexico, and the United States are all hosting. No, yeah, because we're all America. Yeah, because Bad Bunny literally just said that. But it just, I don't know. That's kind of my essence of this. I mean, it's there's a lot of people that were against this guy even performing, and it's if you watch the halftime show and you saw some of the symbolism when it came to either the phone poles for Puerto Rico because they lost power, the tall grass because that's the sugar cane, or him passing the Grammy off to a younger version of himself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think he should get a lot more credit than a lot of people are saying, even if it wasn't performed in English. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Plus, Apple Music gave a road to halftime thing like 3 months ago. So
Right.
if you wanted to actually learn the lyrics, or Bad Bunny even said it himself, you don't have to learn Spanish. Just learn how to dance, learn how to vibe.
Yeah, the vibe was
It's not
good.
like it wasn't like great beats, or it was a good vibe. So
The vibe was good.
yeah, I mean, he is. I mean, the NFL did a great job in grabbing a viral, popular artist, which he had a hell of a Grammy weekend too. He won Album of the Year. He won multiple Grammys. He is arguably the most popular artist right now.
Well, also, and that's another thing we're not even talking about is he didn't even perform at Album of the Year at the Grammys. Everybody performs, but because you're obligated to do the Super Bowl in a week, it's circumstance the Grammy performance. So I mean, he gave up his moment at the Grammys for Album of the Year to perform at the Super Bowl, and he's getting heat.
Oh yeah, because Trevor Noah kept trying to get him to sing.
Dude, it was, yeah. I mean, and that was a cute moment, and I like that moment, and that should be celebrated. And he should be able to just ring off one of his songs. That anybody should be able to ring off one of his songs. It's literally free speech.
And
But-
like people like this are upset. So, oh well,
Interesting. I mean, hey, that's your opinion.
that's your opinion.
That's your
People
opinion.
like this are always gonna hate. Nothing you can do about it.
Why don't you like his music? Just wonder. Is there anything in particular?
Hey, he won Album of the Year. He's one of the most viral artists in our whole world. So, I mean, hey, that's a lot of idiots listening to him. Then he probably has on Spotify one of the most streamed artists. So, hey, it's a lot of idiots then. So, hey, it was a good time for me personally. It helped me distract from my team getting my ass kicked.
Yeah. Sorry about that. What do you think of the Cantina too? Did you think Alex Earl deserved to be in there, or did you like Bad Bunny's message?
Yeah, who was in there? Alex Earl. It was.
She was the only non-Latina. That's the only reason I bring her up.
Yeah, Cardi B was there. Jessica Alba, Pedro
Yes.
Pascal.
True.
I mean, it's Bad Bunny's halftime show.
I wish it could have been a little bit more diverse. Like we could have saw more Asian representation. You know what I mean? But I like the Cantina being filled with a bunch of different people as it is. I thought it was pretty diverse as it is. But
I think Alex Earl is. I don't know if she's white or Latina, but I'm guessing
white,
friends with Bad
sorry.
Bunny. If she's there.
well, yeah, she was in Happy Gilmore too, and yeah, she was in Happy
Also
Gilmore.
possible Brady love interest. So
I mean, possible. Yeah, you never know. Maybe. I mean, her manager is also his manager.
so yeah.
There's connections with that. So I mean, it's not like a huge farce, and also it's like she's a huge face of a generation. You know what I mean? Whether you believe that or not, she is at least publicly like promoted wise as a face of a generation. So it's just it makes sense to, in a sense, put people no matter who you are in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm guessing Bad Bunny just put like his friends or Hispanic people that could represent well. And like I said, Cardi, Pedro Pascal, Jessica Alba, Alex Earl is probably a friend who supports the cause. So yeah,
Probably.
it was his choice. I don't have any complaints about who was there, personally.
Gotcha. Just wonder. I don't know. Just thought we'd
Yeah,
touch
no,
on
I
it.
mean, also, we talked about this in our other chat, the one with the Switch chat. The attention to detail with the sets, with the transitions, with everything,
True.
with his culture was amazing for the halftime show. What's it called the slushy stands, the flags, the dancing,
True.
the board game, what's it called the games played by the old people.
Exactly. There's a lot of representation to a lot of different parts of the Hispanic culture. So I really enjoyed that. And I mean, hopefully next year it's I think we just keep adding to it. I think, you know what I mean? As long as the person is popular enough where it creates a crowd that it brings in more people to the Super Bowl, I am all for that. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's from Australia, Asia, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
Apparently, they got to be English speaking only, according to people like Trees
Crazy.
and other people in our chat.
It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It is what it is. I mean, English speaking is very cool. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying like How much you want to bet that next year is going to be an English speaking person? They're never going to do 2 years of non-English speaking. It is what it is. Like, I don't know.
And plus, isn't Bad Bunny the first non-speaking, not English as a
He's
first
fully
language?
first non-English, yeah.
Yeah,
Person
because we've
before
had
that.
English speakers for every single year, but this one. Also, people were complaining about Kendrick Lamar last year not being able to understand what he's saying. He was speaking English because they didn't understand the message he was saying because it talked about obviously certain things within our nation and stuff. So they
Sure.
just don't want to listen to what certain things. So that explains it.
It's interesting,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also speaking about the Super Bowl, did you see the little opening segment where they had all the NFL Super Bowl MVP legends?
I don't think I did see that. I don't know why I
So
did not.
basically, I think it was after the national anthem. They
Okay.
brought out some Super Bowl legends to like get a flick or maybe just to shut them out. I think it was Super Bowl MVPs. Jerry Rice was there, Brady was there, Peyton Manning was there.
Okay.
Basically, a bunch of legends, and there was only one current player there. You know who it was?
What was it?
Jalen Hurts.
Okay, yeah. He's the only technically not retired Super Bowl MVP right now.
That was there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
And people were questioning it and upset. It's like, what's Jalen Hurts doing there with a bunch of legends?
I mean, and that's the thing that kills me is like, we'll joke about Jalen Hurts in our football chat, but Phil, like, no offense, he's a young player. He wins too. Like, no offense, I don't mean we haven't even got into it because we're waiting for Elijah, but like, oh my God, like Cooper Kupp. Let's talk about Cooper Kupp for a second. Does he not have a Hall of Fame case? Now that he's got 2 championships on 2 different teams.
And the greatest wide receiver, one of the greatest wide receiver seasons of all time.
Yeah. Where he went for the cycle. So it's just like,
did he win OPOY that year?
No, yeah, I think he did. And that year because he didn't win MVP.
He could have won MVP, but obviously
he should have won MVP, but it went to a quarterback or something. Yeah. So realistically, it's like it's just I don't know. It's to getting back to Jalen Hurts, like and trying to avoid the Super Bowl until Elijah gets here. It just he's so young, Phil. Like it like people are like, oh, he's on such a cookie cutter team. Okay, he could be on a cookie cutter team for the rest of his career if he earns up 3 Super Bowls and whatever. They're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. It's unfortunate.
He fits the category technically because I think the group was Super Bowl MVPs, and I'm guessing they wanted to honor the past, but also sprinkle in some present. And who's your current Super Bowl MVP before the game?
Super Bowl MVP. I mean, he didn't retire. You know what I mean? Like it's
so it's Jalen Hurts is before the game your current Super Bowl MVP, so they wanted to get the current Super Bowl MVP out there. So I don't have no problem with it.
I mean, I think the conversation within the conversation of this is you don't believe Julian Edelman. Like, and I had this conversation with the 2 Pats fans, and I was just like, does Julian Edelman make the Hall of Fame? Because it's so narrow now. Do you know what I mean? The vote's so narrow. And I was saying how you said
Patriot, no.
What?
He's a Patriot. They won't. But
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. 2 other Patriot fans. One was like, yes. The other one was like, no, hear him out. It's so narrow right now. They will not let him in. And I'm just like, that's what's wrong with the process. That's what's wrong with the whole. Like, I'm not trying to say Julian Edelman deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but if you can't even question if this guy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame after he's been an MVP of the biggest game, and you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here? So that's my big thing on it. Like, I think Jalen Hurts is a great player who, if he keeps it up, you know what I mean? Like, he could win another 2 Super Bowls and they'll put him in the Hall. They put who's the Steeler guy in the Hall? You text Elijah yet or? Yeah. No, but they put Terry Bradshaw in the Hall, and he got in the Hall off everybody else's back. Lynn Swan's back. I saw Lynn Swan there. I think Lynn
Swan was there. Yep, he was a part of that group.
I saw Lynn Swan. I saw the beginning of it, and then I had to go get food or whatever. I was helping host my family one this year.
Yep, Lynn Swan, Brady, Peyton Manning, Jerry Rice.
Congrats. Did they do it in order? That's probably where I effed it up.
I think so.
They did? I don't know about that, but here you go. I think they switched it up. That's why I wasn't paying attention off rip. But yeah, no, I don't know. I can't wait to get into the Super Bowl. I'm excited to talk about it. But yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. Man, the pain of Phil waiting to talk about the subject is so funny. All right. What else can we talk about? Before Elijah gets here.
let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to find that group.
What group?
That group that was the Super Bowl MVPs in the opening.
Oh, okay, got you.
Super Bowl MVPs pre-show.
Oh hell, I'm about to die. Nope. Oh,
Okay, Tom Brady, Eli Manning, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice.
that's what I thought. Not everybody, but yeah, the big guys.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we'll just get into the Super Bowl. Let's get it. To be fair, we were waiting. I don't care.
Okay. So first, let's talk about the Super Bowl. Let's talk about it from the Patriots' perspective first, because I wanted the winners deserve to have their own spot and to go last. Yeah, it was a rough game for the offensive line and Drake May.
Sure.
I think, the O-line was struggling yet again with a top defense in the league. They were doing whatever they wanted to the O-line, especially with two rookies on that line, Jared Wilson and Will Campbell. Will Campbell was especially struggling since obviously everyone was roasting him online.
Sure.
And yeah, people were calling for him to switch to guard already. So yeah, I mean, I still believe in Will Campbell, but yeah, this was a rough playoff run. Not only Super Bowl, but a rough playoff run for him.
What's your reactions though? Is this on the O-line? This the Super Bowl?
I don't think you could blame anything on the defense. I think it's purely offense. The offense is a whole unit, to be honest.
I would agree as a whole unit. I would agree with that. Yeah. I'm not trying to.
The defense balled out. Christian Gonzalez saved like 3 touchdowns. They did all they can, but if your offense doesn't score for 3 quarters and your defense held the Seahawks to 5 field goals before finally giving up a touchdown, there's nothing more you can ask from your defense.
5 field goals in the first half too. I mean, you came out in the second half and it was still kind of, no offense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the O-line was letting everyone go by. Drake May, he had opportunities to do a lot of dump off to at least gain some yardage, but he decided to play hero ball and held the ball for too long and got sacked or threw interception. So yeah, this was on the offensive unit as a whole.
I'd agree. I would say your defensive unit looked good. You know what I mean? Holding them to 4 or 5 field goals in the first half. I would say congrats to Jason Myers for breaking the record, both in points and in a season.
MVP, to be honest.
He broke the record in points in a season and field goals in a Super Bowl in the same game, and he didn't get it. And I'm not trying to say like I would have gave it to him, because a lot of people like I've been talking to have been like, you would give it to a kicker, and I was like, watch the game. The game was good. I mean, I get it. The game was like, some people might have said the game was boring, but like at that point,
he scored the only points for the first 3 quarters.
Yeah. You're rooting for the Patriots, my guy. I don't mean to be like that. And Bill, you're a Patriots fan, and you know that game wasn't boring. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get me wrong. You're rooting for Drake May. He made, no offense, a bunch of mistakes. He threw that interception that by Julian Love. No offense, I was going nuts because he's a giant, but I was like, damn, everyone getting involved today. Everyone with my older team, let's get it. But no, it just, I don't know. It's crazy to look at it as a whole. Looking back at the Super Bowl, the fourth quarter was probably the best quarter in the game. Yeah, realistically, right? I'm right. All right, cool. So I don't know. Realistically, I would have liked to see more offense, but especially from the Patriots. But I thought it was a good game by Sam Darnold. I thought it was a good game by Kenneth Walker. I thought JSN got involved, but he was covered by Christian Gonzalez all the time. So, I mean.
Oh, and one thing before we talk about Seattle for the Patriots, yeah, a lot of stuff that you got away with this year and in the first 3 games of the playoffs, they finally shut the light. The O-line.
Yeah, you did not get away with that.
Yeah. The lack of playmakers outside of, I think, Diggs, because Diggs struggled, Hunter Henry struggled. Everyone on the offense struggled.
Would you think of Diggs spinning that ball? Would you think of Diggs spinning that ball after he got the first? My dad was just like, "What is he doing?" I was just like, hey, he's trying to get involved. I don't know.
And didn't do much after that. So
I hear you. I hear you. I'm not. And by the way, I don't think he should have spun the ball either. But at the same time,
and now he has a court date right after. So
I mean, hey, you
got. I'm guessing he will be a Patriot after this season. So
you don't think so? That's crazy.
I mean, with how his court date is going, and
stick by your man. Stick by your.
Allegations.
Have him serve his time. Have him serve his time. Honestly, he made a mistake. Let's own up to the mistake and let's.
I mean, if the allegations that are going around are true, and he gets actually convicted or whatever the ruling is,
yeah,
get him off.
I don't know. I'm not talking 100% on the allegations. I'm just saying let's say, I don't want to say on the bright side, but what I'm saying is let's say they go to court and he has to go to counseling and he has to do a lot of other things. He probably gets suspended no matter what, no doubt. But
yeah. Plus, I think they're already looking towards replacing him anyways because AJ Brown and the Patriots have a strong interest for a while. So.
I heard that. How honest do you think those rumors are true?
I mean,
like
it's even stronger now with how the playoffs went this year for the Eagles. So
you can't afford his ass. I don't know why you're thinking you can. Who are you giving up? The Eagles.
They probably get like a second or third rounder.
Nope, probably more than that.
Hey, we'll find out. But plus we're going to have 30 to 40 million cap space. So we have the space to do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do like Alec Pierce though. Hopefully the Patriots can look at him in the offseason. For the Colts, he's gonna be a free agent.
Is that who you're going after? You're not going after George Pickens?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't mind George Pickens? Okay. There's George Pickens. There's Alex Pierce. There's Robinson. There's
does the Cowboys franchise tag him?
No, not yet. Technically, franchise tag isn't out yet.
I thought they already did. Okay.
Technically, it's not out yet. And technically, at the Pro Bowl, he was talking about getting paid. I was like, oh.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I thought they tagged him. So personally, honestly,
did you see that interview though? Did you see that interview or not?
Yeah. And Michael was right there watching.
Sorry, I don't mean to be like that, but that was just so funny.
Yeah. Honestly, I would rather get Alec Pierce and then try to trade for Max Crosby or Trey Hendrickson. Personally,
if you can afford him, Trey Hendrickson is way more affordable than Max Crosby. I don't know why you think you get Max. You think you get Max Crosby and I don't want to say Antonio Brown, but Antonio Brown.
No, if getting a less receiver like Alec Pierce, who's going to be a lot cheaper than AJ Brown, get him and then get Crosby or Hendrickson, I'd rather do that than just get AJ Brown.
I hear you.
But hey, let's talk about Seattle now. They deserve a lot of praise after that win. The defense was dominant. Sam Darnold, 2 touchdowns. Did he throw a touchdown? I don't think so. Did he? I think he threw 1 touchdown. He had 200 yards and 2 touchdowns probably. Yeah, Kenneth Walker got MVP. He was running all over the Patriots defense after the Patriots defense was very good against the run. So props to Kenneth Walker. Yeah, the defense is going crazy. Jason Myers, 5 field goals. Like you said.
If that guy didn't hold, he would have scored. I'm just saying. I don't mean to be like that.
Yep, I thought it was a touchdown. So.
Low key, no offense. I really wish the touchdown was standard because then I can make it like I'm not saying that there's no case for Kenneth Walker to be MVP, but like what is Seattle? Is Seattle going to franchise tag Kenneth Walker or are they going to sign him to a long-term deal? Because he's a free agent as well.
Apparently, Kenneth Walker was talking to the general manager during the parade before.
I know. That's why I'm like, bro.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker, as soon as he hit like 140 or 130 yards, he already had the MVP locked up. The only person who had a other listed case was Jason Myers. That's it.
Sure. Oh, you're talking about the game? Yeah. Jason Myers is the only other person that was on that field that could have got 1 MVP, which no one wanted to give to him. No offense. I don't mean to be like that.
Yeah, I don't. Has the kicker ever won a Super Bowl MVP?
Maybe
off the top of your head? I don't think so, right?
Once off the top of my head. I think once. I think it was in the 40s or something when there's like 3
Ray Guy or something like that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I've heard this stat one time. I'll Google it. I'll go has a kicker ever won Super Bowl MVP? I'll Google it, but yeah, no, I would have gave it to him. I know that's crazy to say, but he's a former Jet. It would have been even funnier if he won it. I don't mean to be like that, but
a place kicker has never won Super Bowl MVP.
Never? Okay. Never. Wait, nah. Hold on. Technically, when did they become popular?
It's in the 60-year history of the game. No MVP.
No kickers become MVP. Interesting.
Yep.
I'm gonna fact check that real quick. All right, hold on.
Hey, go ahead.
Because they could also play another position.
Adam Vinatieri could have deserved one.
That's what I'm saying. But he was also only in the 2090s.
Honestly, if I felt like if the Seahawks didn't score a touchdown, like a defensive touchdown, if the score was purely 15-0, well, no, I think Kenneth Walker still would have deserved it. But yeah, Jason Myers definitely had a case. But yeah, props to Sam Darnold. He went through a lot of trial tribulations just to get here, a lot of ups and downs, and it paid off. He continued to believe in himself. He put in the hard work. He put in effort everywhere he went, everywhere from the New York, everywhere from Carolina to the 49ers where he sat. And then the Vikings where he was close to his goal but fell short, obviously, in the last 2 games of that season. And then Seattle gave him the shot he needed, and he rewarded them with their patience and their belief in him. So, yeah, Sam Darnold, first player in his draft class as a quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Baker.
I think that's overhyped. But I hear you.
Baker, Lamar, Josh Allen, and Josh Rosen.
Lamar was 30. Then you're gonna bring him up second? It's ridiculous.
Oh, I was just saying no thing.
He barely was in the first round. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't even mention it.
I mean, with star-studded players like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Sam Darnold will be the first one in your class to win a Super Bowl.
Don't say it. Don't do that. Don't come on. Sam Darnold's a good quarterback. Don't be like that.
No, I mean, but if you would agree that talent-wise, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen.
Lamar Jackson's better than everybody on that board. But technically, everybody on that board that was picked before Lamar Jackson was a definite quarterback, and there are people at the NFL draft combine that said he should move to wide receiver. So
running back, yeah.
And running back, but wide receiver was also one of them.
I saw the running back.
Yeah.
I just wide receiver talk.
No, there was this other older guy that said wide receiver. I was like, really?
Yeah,
really.
The Patriots passed on drafting Lamar Jackson twice. So.
The guy can throw 40 yards, but he wide receiver, running back. Okay, he's just fast. Gotcha. That makes so much sense.
Yeah. So, props to the Seahawks. Their GM and whoever was in charge of drafting and signing players, they did a masterclass.
They killed it, and they saved money too with Sam Darnold. They didn't overpay him either, which is good for him and them, because now he doesn't have the pressure of being overpaid, and everyone on his team can get paid, and he can have a defense, and like that's. And then there was a lot of talk before the Super Bowl with like the Jets podcast and a lot of other things, because it was going around because the Patriots were throwing shade. But if we just build a team and then worry about the quarterback later, that might just be a better way.
The last piece of your.
I mean, that's what Seattle did in a sense. They saw what Minnesota had. They were like, "Oh, you're not going to resign him," and then Minnesota was like, "No, we're going to go with the young guy for cheap." And that's why.
Seahawks,
I was going to say that's why the Seahawks advisor is going to get a raise, and the Vikings
advisors,
he got fired. He ain't even there no more. No offense.
He did. He had a lot of misses in the draft, but yeah, the Seattle draft from 2022.
On this guy. I feel you.
The Seattle draft from 2022 to 2025. Rick Woolen 2022, Kobe Bryant 2022, Abraham Lucas, Kenneth Walker, Bowie Mafe, Charles Cross, all from 2022. Those are all hits. And then in 2023, Derek Hall, JSN, Devon Witherspoon, who's an All-Pro, by the way, all hits. And in 2024, Byron Murphy II. And in 2025, Nick Emenwari, who is, I believe, in Defensive Rookie of the Year talk, and Gray Zabel. So, all hits. And you know what's even funny here? The Devin Witherspoon pick, that was from the Russell Wilson trade.
That was from the Russell Wilson trade.
So
Russell Wilson as well.
Denver Broncos. Those picks you gave them for Russell Wilson helped them win a Super Bowl. How stupid
they definitely did. I mean, they got Bo Nix. They lost to the Patriots in the AFC Championship game. They're fine. They're fine about it. But because they're right there too. They're right there. Like, and it's like, Phil, and I'm going to get into this, but let's talk about the Patriots run real quick. Do you think it was super easy, or do you think it was earned? I think it was earned, if we're being honest. Do I think they ran into some lackluster offenses? Sure, but I think it was earned.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that they were definitely ran into some lackluster offenses the first 2 rounds, but if you look at the defensive side of the ball, this was a murderer's row of defenses. Literally all
but they were very good defenses.
Chargers were top 5, top 6. The Texans were top 3. The
Texans were top 3. I'll give you Texans.
Were top 3, and the Seahawks they allowed the least amount of points per game. So they saw the probably the hardest road to a Super Bowl and in Super Bowl of defenses.
And you had to play Denver in Denver with the weather, which is no offense. Denver should have won that game.
Yeah, they obviously caught some breaks along the way with Justin Herbert being injured with a strong throw in hand, C.J. Stroud turning into Nathan Peterman, and obviously the Bo Nix injury. So they definitely caught some ways, but it was
game was crazy. Just because that was only on C.J. Stroud. I love C.J. Stroud. I really hope he does well this offseason. I really hope he throws. I really hope he gets better. But that last game was so bad. That last game, it's so hard to defend C.J. Stroud with what he says. You know what I mean? Like it's just hard to. It's hard. I don't mean to be like that, but. And I will say this. Yeah, maybe strength of schedule was easier than most for the regular season, but it's once you get there. You know what I mean? You still have to win those 3 games to get to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So it's something completely different. And also, I mean, the Seahawks, they were just a more complete team.
Yep, I agree.
And I think, no offense, but Sam Darnold in his first 3 years, if he was Drake May, I mean, he makes the same mistakes, if not more interceptions, when you think about it. I don't like Sam Darnold had to go to Carolina. He had to go to San Francisco. He had to sit. He had to watch other people take his job. And then he went to Minnesota. And then, even then, he had somebody in the back of the little touch chip. Oh, I'm number 9. I'm going to take a job. Bam, he goes to Seattle. He wins the job out. He takes it the Super Bowl. I mean, it's.
How bad do you think Minnesota's kicking themselves right now?
They should be kicking themselves, and it shouldn't be Jets fans. And no offense as a Jets fan, like, am I sad that we didn't win a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold? A little, but like at the same time,
did you see how he shouted you guys out?
He did. He shouted. He's always been a loyal Jets fan, and it's been really nice, especially because, I mean, I don't want to say we didn't treat him right, but like we didn't treat him right. We didn't give him nearly enough that we gave Zach Wilson. We didn't, you know what I mean? We didn't re-sign him. It would have been a hell of a contract extension because like you're getting paid. It's New York, so that your money is getting taxed out the wazoo, so you have to pay him a lot of money. And then it's just it wasn't. I don't want to say worth it for him. I'm glad he went.
The Vikings definitely messed up more than the Jets did.
Okay, that's what man. That's all. Well, it just look at how like even if we're both 2 bottom teams, like and the Jets are worse, whatever. The Vikings were in the playoffs last year, were they not?
They were a 14-win team. They were like 10 plus.
They were a 14-win team last year with Sam Darnold. So just like it's like, don't get me wrong, Sam Darnold's not amazing. You know what I mean? He's not the top of the top, but he looks pretty damn good right now. Does he not? Taking the Vikings to the playoffs, taking the Seahawks to the Super Bowl.
Two double-digit win seasons back to back, and got Super Bowl in second season.
So it. I mean, like, yeah, it's funny that he was the first quarterback to win in his thing, but I mean, he's also went through a lot of diversity. You know what I mean? Like, so and realistically, maybe that's what Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, and I don't want to say Baker because Baker's finally found a home, but I mean, they've needed. You know what I mean? They need to go to different places to understand where they need to be.
Yep. So it's safe to say Sam Darnold is better than Lamar Jackson and Josh. And
oh, geez, no, I wouldn't say that. I would say that mentally prepared wise. I would say that. Look at Josh Allen. I don't mean to like as a Jets fan. This is where people can come and crucify me for this take. But look at Josh Allen. He's stayed in Buffalo his whole career. He's gotten better. Don't get me wrong. But what has he done? How many Super Bowls has he gone to? You know, like I'm like
also
they're not getting pieces around him. They're not.
That 5 turnover game, he reverted back to like his old more mistake stuff that game.
Sure.
Trying to be Superman, and they cost him.
But I mean, that's everybody's huge end all be all problem is that you feel like you're in quicksand, and then you just have to make a mistake, and then you're sinking.
And plus, with the whole he doesn't have enough weapons argument, that game went to overtime, and the Bucs won by 3, right? I mean. That was a winnable game for Buffalo.
But if he look, can I say something? And this is like not a slight at you, but Tom Brady's. Maybe this is also false, but I think one of Tom Brady's is the Jets fan looking at season where he was the most dominant he ever was the first year he got Randy Moss and you guys went undefeated. I mean, don't get me wrong, you didn't win a Super Bowl, you didn't light up the boards, but the year you guys got Randy Moss was the most dominant Tom Brady has ever been, period. Not Antonio Brown, not Mike Evans, not I don't even care. Give me another wide receiver. It was Randy Moss. It wasn't even Gronk. It wasn't even Gronk. Doesn't even. Randy Moss was it. I don't mean to be like that.
He threw 50 touchdowns, didn't he, that year?
Yeah, but I mean,
I wouldn't disagree with that.
I mean, he threw 50 touchdowns. I don't know how many went to Randy over Gronk. You know what I mean?
Randy Moss, I think he set a receiver touchdown record that year. I believe so. Yeah.
So
I wouldn't disagree with that.
I'm not 100% on that fact. I'm not a Patriots fan. I don't really care. I don't really like Randy Moss.
Wes Welker as well.
Wes Welker was amazing. He was, but he was. I would say he was Tom Brady's. What is it? Emergency blanket. He's the thing that kept Tom Brady warm. Yeah. He was Tom Brady's safety blanket. Randy Moss was the fire. You know what I mean? Randy Moss was the thing that kept. No offense, that. I mean. When he just wound up and he threw it and it would just
he was the definition of he's down there somewhere.
Yeah. But I mean, Wes Welker was an amazing player too, and honestly, I really wish he won a Super Bowl, which he never did. But
it's crazy. The Patriots had 3 championships one year, and 3 championships in another year. Wes Welker not involved in it.
The two best wide receivers for the Patriots never won a Super Bowl. Wes Welker and Randy Moss. They never won a Super Bowl, and it's crazy. It's crazy to say that.
So hey. That is our Super Bowl recap. Shout out to those guys. Actually, I think we have some things to get over as well.
You can take the Stephen A thing off the board. The 5-year thing. Bro, he should be kicked out in 5 years from some of the crap he's been saying lately.
I picked Rams NFC champs. That was obviously not true. They made the NFC championship, but they didn't win. So, Lando said Seattle to the Super Bowl January 8th. So,
congrats to him. Congrats to
Lando.
We're getting short for our last pod, but congrats to you, Lando.
Yeah. Jeez. John also said Steelers upset versus Houston.
It did not happen. But hey. They made the playoffs. They made the playoffs.
We're just waiting for the Stephen A thing.
Congrats
to the Seahawks.
I'm winning. He had Skip Bayless on his podcast because I don't even know why he's doing charity like that. I don't even know.
But Stephen A went on his show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Charity. Why he doing that charity for him?
I don't know. So hey, that is our Super Bowl recap. Let's go over before we do our grid. So let's put a little bow on the NFL season. Some surprises, good surprises, and disappointments. First up, let's do the bad first. 2 team disappointments for you this year. We'll go 1-1-1-1. So
I have a team, so that should be interesting. 2 team disappointments this year.
You want to go first?
Yeah. The New York Giants not firing Joe Shane and firing Brian Daboll 4 weeks or whatever, 10 weeks in the contest. They're halfway through the season. Ridiculous. New York Giants should be ashamed of yourself. You can go. Upset.
First up, I'm going to go with the entire AFC North. Yeah, I thought we
were talking to our own teams. You're going to just go the entire AFC North.
Oh, no, I'm just talking like in general, the whole season.
That was a disappointment for you?
I mean, that whole division, yeah.
I'm about to come for you on this. The whole division, even the Browns.
I mean, the Browns are always disappointment, so.
Myles Garrett, come on now.
Well, obviously not.
We're going to sit here and pretend like the main person on the Browns didn't break the season.
Not individual achievements, obviously.
Oh, we're not doing individual achievements now.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm talking about like teams as a whole. It's team disappointments.
Oh, boo.
Yeah,
I want to talk about our team disappointments, but go ahead.
The Steelers went 10-7. The Ravens went 8-9. The Bengals 6-11, and the Browns 5-12.
Sure.
This was once one of the top divisions in the league.
Still
now you got 3 teams under 500, and the Steelers barely getting over 500, and then Tomlin's also gone. So, yeah,
and Harbaugh,
and Harbaugh, and the Browns coach as well. So, but Zach Taylor still stays after going 6-11 and not making the playoffs in like 2-3 years. Yeah, this whole division, it was a disappointment to me this year.
You didn't hear they legalized weed in Ohio? I'm just saying.
Must be some good one.
It must be some good stuff. I'm just saying.
Might be some good stuff. You keep it Zach Taylor.
They still got Deshaun Watson on the books in Cleveland. That's another reason to be disappointed in the Browns. Can you believe that? Can you believe he's still on the books?
Yep. So what you got for another disappointing team?
Oh, since we're just doing all right.
Yeah. It could be your own, it could be someone else's, up to you.
I kind of wanted it to just be our own, but it would make it harder. Let's see. Disappointment in the NFL. Let's go with the Kansas City Chiefs. They don't get enough flack this year. You didn't make the playoffs. It's crazy. It wasn't because of injuries. It was because you're just bad. And I mean, I don't know. I don't think the offense was there all year personally. So I mean, you had Rashid Rice. I mean, you had a bunch of Patrick Mahomes. I don't think you have a running game. I think they're gonna have to go buy Breece Hall or Kenneth Walker, and they're bringing back Eric Bieniemy, which should be a good thing. But the Chiefs had a really off year. Really off year.
You know, David Njoku could replace Travis Kelce.
Good do that.
For me, my last disappointment for a team, I'm going to the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Yeah, all offseason long, they're saying, can you have a good offense or a good defense without your A, Aaron Glenn, and B, Ben Johnson? And the haters, you proved them right. They finished with 9-8. Their offense didn't look the same last year. The defense didn't look the same last year. And yeah, it was a very, very disappointing season. They finished fourth in the NFC North with a 9-8 record. So
yeah, they shouldn't have finished fourth. But to be fair, they did. I mean, this was basically the Eagles when they got rid of their offensive and defensive coordinator after the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Didn't they win like 13 or 14 wins last year?
Yeah, I think they did.
So yeah, they could even hit double digits. Yeah, and they barely got over 500. 9-8 record. It was a very disappointing year for the Lions.
I'd be more disappointed in Buffalo than the Lions, but I hear you. Just because you have.
Because I know you wanted to pick Buffalo. Because I know you were going to pick Buffalo.
You had a wide open. You had a wide open East. You had no Chiefs, which by the way should have been the main disappointment. And then you're gonna fire Sean McDermott for your offensive coordinator. Oh my God, I hope they suck next year. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like that, but.
Okay, now
if they don't get Josh Allen a wide receiver, I swear, my God, Phil.
They almost beat the Broncos with that wide receiver core.
I know, which is truly disappointing. It's truly disappointing how you can't beat the Broncos.
Next up, let's go with two good team surprises now.
You beat the Broncos. What you mean? The Patriots beat the Broncos. I don't care if Bo Nix wasn't playing. It's still ridiculous.
For good team surprises, I'm going to go with the Jags. Liam Cohen. First year rookie head coach, got into the playoffs, had a 13-win season. Good props to him and Trevor Lawrence for balling out.
Are we going layups? I'm going to go Chicago.
Yep, easy layups.
Yeah, easy layups. Ben Johnson. I mean, if we're really going to zone in on one person, let's go Eric. Let's go their backup running back. It was Swift, and then it was yeah. Can you say that one more time? I'm messing up his name.
Kyle
Monangai. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, thank you. Kyle Monangai. Yeah. Who honestly, huge bright spot this year. Definitely was told about him before the year by my cousin who went to Rutgers. I was like, yeah, okay. Dude, when I tell you he had one of my only fantasy losses one of the weeks in my family group chat from my aunt. Oh my God, it was such a horrible loss. And the worst thing was he was the highest scorer that week. So it just, yeah. Bears look great this year. I'm excited to see what they do next year, especially with the Lions bouncing back, and also probably Green Bay bouncing back too. I mean, there's a lot of that's probably gonna be the best division in football, realistically. If we're thinking about it, especially if the Vikings get better.
For me, I'm gonna go with the Texans. Obviously, it didn't end at the greatest with CJ Stroud turning into Nathan Peterman, but a 12-win season. Davis Mills got some tough wins, especially against the Bills and Josh Allen. Their defense was very, very elite this year, and I hate the way the season ended, but they also deserve some praise after a great season.
Okay. My last one. You know what? I'll give it to him. And this is where modesty needs to come into effect for sports. I'll give probably my last praise to the Patriots. Had a great year. Took advantage of an easy schedule. Took advantage of
did our job.
The East. I mean, the East not having the Chiefs or the Bills. I mean, these were good. These were good stable games. Yeah.
Also, what I said at the beginning of the year, it'll be a dogfight for the division.
Dogfight for the division? Sure. And it was a good job. I don't know if they have the same success next year. I don't mean to be like that.
Yeah, they're gonna have a harder schedule, so it could be definitely be a different story next year.
Plus, you're gonna lose people due to free agency and other stuff. So I mean, maybe some court cases. I don't know, but yeah, it's
Christian
gonna be
Barmore and Diggs. So yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to see how they fill their team.
Yep.
So yeah, no, hats off to the Patriots. Congrats to Drake May on a great year. Dude, I actually somebody put together this this TikTok of it was like this rap of Drake May and his girlfriend or whatever, Ann May or whatever, but she's nicknamed Bake May. So it's like
and Michael May, I think.
Yeah. Have you seen that one yet? I'll send it to you.
Because she did. Yeah, send it to me. Because she did a whole Christmas thing of baking goods. So.
Yeah. No, but it was like an edit where somebody made a song to it, and I saw it right before the Super Bowl, and I was just like, "Oh, this is fire!" But I'm not gonna send it to Phil.
Comment section is hilarious. Giselle never cooked for us.
Yeah,
make sure you tuck Drake in before he goes to bed tonight. Make sure the soup isn't too hot for Drake when you make it.
Could you make extra cookies for the offensive line? They seem a little light or something. I don't know. Somebody said that. I was like,
next up, let's go with 2 player disappointments.
Individual players.
Yep. First up,
you can go first.
I'm gonna go Lamar Jackson.
Ooh.
Coming off of a season where you could have won MVP, the division you started off very, very. I think it was good. I think they were on a good record, but then they went on a stretch where they lost game after game after game. They had to fight back just to make it for a chance to make the playoffs. And yeah, there's like a 4-game stretch where he didn't get a passing touchdown and got a lot of turnovers. So you're an MVP caliber player, and you just didn't show up a good portion of this year. So
disappointment. It's tough.
Hopefully the new coach can bring out some better stuff, though.
I would say, and maybe this is because of injuries, and maybe this is a bad call out for disappointment. Sorry, but I'd say Brock Purdy. Just the way that their season ended, just the way, I mean, the injuries took a toll. You know what I mean? The pocket took a toll. I think he'll be better next year with a better cohesive system, and wide receivers actually want to play for him. So yeah, I would say this year is a disappointment for Brock Purdy. I think next year he'll be better. I think he'll be better against Seattle. Those 2 games with Seattle really kind of, I want to say killed him, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people that come disappointed, but I would say I think Brock Purdy is one of the quarterbacks that breaks I went to the Super Bowl first, lost, wins again. You know what I mean? I think he joins that category. We're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go with Tua.
Okay.
Yeah, this was probably one of the most important years of his career, and he didn't come through. You saw that his job was on the line this year, and he got benched by Quinn Ewers. So it looks like at his starting days, and at least Miami, because we don't know with the contract situations on if he'll get dropped and if anyone will pick him up. But yeah, this was a very, very bad down year for Tua.
Was a bad year for Tua. Oh, another individual player spotlight. Mm-hmm. I'm only going to say this because I hope he gets better, but I'm going to say Isaiah Pacheco. I think there's a huge hole in that Kansas City Chiefs running back room, and I think injuries or I don't know what the split backfield has done, but I think next year he should have a better year, or he probably will move to another team. That's my prediction.
Did you see the Winter Olympics, the event where they run up with skis and looks like they're that's how Isaiah Pacheco runs. He
does run with a fury, and I love how he runs. But he's just for the last 2 years, he's been I don't know what the word is. He hasn't been horrible. He's not a bad player.
He's been injured too. So
he's been injured too. But I'm just saying he just hasn't run like himself, and that's why it's disappointing. I want to see him run like himself. That's all I'm trying to say.
Next up, 2 good individual performances. Also, wait, before we move on, a disappointment, Emeka Egbuka the second half of the year. He was offensive rookie of the year talks the first half of the year, but then as soon as the second half went off, we didn't see much from him after that. So
he's a rookie.
True. So good player spotlights. I'm gonna go with Saints Tyler Shuck. Obviously, not a lot of expectations with being on the Saints, and a lot of people were wondering why they drafted him an old ass player as a rookie, but I think after he took the offensive rattler, he did his thing. He was in talks to be an offensive offensive rookie of the year with other players, and yeah, I think he deserves a little spotlight. He definitely revived Chris Olave's career because he was known as nothing less than a CTE magnet, or like always not finishing the season strong. Chris Olave had a very good season thanks to Mr. Tyler Shuck. So
he did. He placed it in different places. I'll give him that. One of my players of the year, I know I already mentioned once before, but I'm gonna go defense. Myles Garrett. Him breaking that sack record, honestly, to me it was huge this year. I love watching that. I love watching how he went sack. I mean, Rodgers avoided him at the end of the year. That's one of the big storylines. A lot of people don't know is that if the Steelers were gonna win that game, it didn't matter as long as Aaron Rodgers didn't get sacked, which is an interesting storyline. So I'm definitely gonna go Myles Garrett as somebody who was a wrecker this year and probably one of the best defense performances I've seen in a minute.
I'm also gonna go with I'm just going from the AFC this time.
Okay.
NFC. I'm gonna go with Trevor Lawrence. This was a huge make or break year for him, especially with a new coach. Obviously, it didn't end like the way they thought they would. They got bounced in the first round by the Bills, but Trevor Lawrence did throw for 4K yards, 29 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions, and he finished with what was his QBR? His rating of 91. So, I think this was a year to show that is he really your franchise guy? Can you really go forward with him? And off of this year, I think he definitely thrived under Liam Cohen's offense and regime. So great year for Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars.
I would agree.
That game came down to the wire. The Jaguars had a chance to go down the field and score to win, but obviously that interception to Jacoby Myers was very costly. But
yeah, it was insanely costly. But I mean, it was still a great season, and I 100% agree with you. If we're going individual, I went AFC before. I will go NFC. I'm gonna go Michael Wilson from the Cardinals. 15 catches, 185 yards, week 11, probably most dominant performance of the year. Was amazing in fantasy. Had my back all year. Came out of nowhere, really, honestly. And no offense, Marvin Harrison Jr., wake up, baby. You want to talk about a disappointment? You a disappointment, Michael. I'm just saying. Bill, you see the stat line? I'm just saying. You see that stat line? It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy up in here.
Michael Wilson and Trey McBride both got 1K yards, so shout out to them. Marvin Harrison Jr. did not.
Where is Marvin Harrison? Where is he? Where'd he go, Bill? Where?
Yeah, that appendicitis really knocked him out a little bit.
I really don't understand. Like, I watched him in Ohio State. He was very good. He was insane.
Well, maybe was it also, do you think, plus you can't blame the quarterback because
can I tell you something that's insane that you should do instead of going to get a D end? Go out and trade for Marvin Harrison Jr. to the Patriots.
I would say no.
I would kill for that trade. He would completely revamp his career in New England. Think about it this way. He would revamp his career in New England. The legacy would be there. He could help you win a Super Bowl.
And he's on a rookie contract.
And he's a first rounder, so you could tag him for the 5th year.
Yep.
And then 2 tags.
Marvin Harrison Jr., you can't blame the quarterbacks because Michael Wilson and Trey McBride are both thriving under Jacoby Brissett as well. So
I do think maybe they're underutilizing him, or maybe they're putting him in a bad system. I'm not 100% with the Cardinals right now, but I do think he needs to step up because I don't know.
They're the only bad team in that division.
I know if Marvin Harrison Jr. steps up and somehow Michael Wilson and Trey McBride become like this thing for Jacoby Brissett next year, and Jacoby Brissett has like a killer first half, like it'd be that would light that division on fire.
The 49ers were missing half the roster, and they still quadrupled the Cardinals' win total.
Yeah, they did.
The Cardinals had 3 wins. The 49ers had 12.
And we didn't even talk about Christian McCaffrey. He had a hell of a year this year. A lot of people thought he was going to go down for an injury, and he didn't.
Yeah. No, because he sacrificed the whole roster for him to have a healthy season.
All right, relax.
Everyone went down but him. And Brandon Ayuk didn't even come back to the team.
Brandon, I think that was the sacrifice. You want to hear what it's like? I blame Brock Purdy, and I understand there are a lot of injuries on that team. I'm sorry, but you got to blame the guy up front. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that. Yeah. How is your wide receiver not coming back to play for you? How do you not know that? What's going on? What is in that locker room? Do you know what I mean? Like, someone call somebody else up. We're doing a grid. Let's get it.
Yep. Before we head out, we're gonna do a quick little grid. On the top, you got Eagles, Cardinals, and Saints, and on the left, the Packers played with Aaron Rodgers and a 1,000-yard rusher. Okay. John, you want to kick things off for us? Nice.
1 second.
And it's also unlimited, so we're good.
Unlimited. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I want to go. Played with Aaron Rodgers. It could be any player.
Yep, as long as one of these.
Eagles, Mekhi Becton.
I like that.
Guard though, so just like.
There you go. I'm gonna go 1,000-yard rusher, and for the Saints, I'm gonna go Reggie Bush.
That's a good one. It's a very good one. 1,000-yard rusher. Give me Brian Westbrook for the Eagles.
Good choice. Also, did you see the Chiefs hired DeMarco Murray as a running back coach?
No, I did not. Wow.
Let's see. Did I miss it? Where is it? Brian. There he is. Yep. Next up, I'm going to go with Cardinals running back. I'm going to go with... Did Edgar and James play for the Cardinals? Who am I thinking of? David Johnson. I'm thinking of. There we go. Damn, 24%. Let's see. What you got, John?
Did Greg Dortch play with Aaron Rodgers?
Let's find out.
You might not know.
He did not.
He did not. Damn. Sorry. You can go.
I'm gonna go. Let's go with Cardinals player Aaron Rodgers. Actually, no. Green Bay Packer, Eagle, Green Bay. Green Bay Saint. This one's tough.
That's tough.
Packer and Saint.
Packer and Saint.
Jimmy Graham.
There you go. There you go. It's tough. I don't know.
I feel like it's going to be defensive guys over here.
Yeah, probably defensive guys. Damn it. No, Johnsonville didn't play with him. I think the Saints though are also Packers. Shit. Cardinals and no, never mind. Cardinals, Green Bay. Did Joey Porter play for the Green Bay Packers? Probably not.
Quarterback.
No, it would have been Cardinals. Well, yeah. Cardinals. Joey Porter.
Oh.
Sorry.
Joey Porter. I don't see it. Where is it? Let's see, Joey. Nope.
Nope.
Let's see. Wide receivers that played with? Let's see. Josh Jacobs, no. I feel like a running back would be here somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
Saquon, no. This one's tough. Oh, did Alan Lazard? No, Alan Lazard didn't play the Cardinals.
Nope. It has been a minute.
Saints. Rodgers. Jermichael Finley, maybe? Finley played for the Saints ever? No. Maybe Clay Matthews. No, Clay Matthews never played for the.
Clay Matthews played for the LA Rams and Packers. Fuck. Damn, this is hard.
Yeah.
Green Bay Eagles.
No. Like a tight end, maybe? Or
Maybe tight end.
Goddard, no. Selleck, no. Did a DB, maybe?
Maybe a DB.
Oh, I know who. What's his name?
What about AJ Dillon?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking of. There it is. Okay. Okay, Packers and Cardinals. Wide receiver. Running back, maybe. Michael Carter? No. Let's see. Rodgers and Saints.
It's tough.
Yes, it is. Packers, Cardinals. Running back, no. David Johnson, no. Feel like maybe a safety or a corner. Feel like not Buda Baker, but
Haha's only been on the Packers, right?
Who?
Haha, Clinton Dix has only been on the Packers, right?
Might be.
Okay. What about Saints? Aaron Rodgers.
Clayton. Okay.
What about Saints? Aaron Rodgers, Ty Montgomery.
Okay.
Bam.
So Cardinals and Packer.
Cardinals and Packers.
Let's see.
Cardinals. Interesting. Oh, Michael Carter. Maybe
DB.
not. No, Michael Carter, the running back, I thought. Played this year for the Cardinals. A lot of you played 1 year. So,
Oh, I typed that in. I think I pressed the wrong one then. Okay. I definitely pressed the wrong one.
because he didn't play for Green Bay. He played for the Jets.
Uh,
You did Green Bay Cardinals. Yeah, that's what it was.
okay, so hey, that is the last NFL pod of the year from myself and John. Next up, our next NFL pod will probably be our NFL first round mock draft.
Oh yeah.
Or
we'll do rumors, or we'll do free agent signings if there's a bunch.
Yeah, we'll probably do like some sprinklings of NFL content here and there, like maybe debates or other stuff. So make sure to stay tuned to the channels.
Before the end of
next up, I think we'll be moving NBA pods to Thursday. So
probably
also maybe to a later time, so our guy Willie can come through, because I believe he said like at a different time. But that a conversation for offline. So, John, last words about the NFL season.
It's been a great NFL season. Can't wait for June. Or till we stop NBA and start NFL again. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love NBA and I'm excited for NBA. I'm just saying, there was a lot to this season, and there's going into a lot to next season. I can't wait for the draft. That's going to be really fun. I can't wait for free agency to start up. That's going to be really fun. There's a lot still to do even in the off season, so I'm excited to talk about it, be around it. There's a lot of hope that goes into next season. As a Jets Giants fan who's experienced 5 wins all year, I went to 2. It was a good year, but it was next year's got to be better because this year was horrible. So, Phil, your thoughts going into at the end of the NFL season? Congrats on your Patriots.
It was a very, very interesting season. A lot of things that we thought would happen didn't. We saw Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, and Lamar Jackson all miss the playoffs. We saw the Patriots going from a 4-win team to make it to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, it was a bunch of pleasant surprises and obviously some disappointments as well. So, hey, we'll be back again in August. Looking forward to talk NFL with you guys once again. Like always, feel free to check out all our social media outlets to stay up to date with everything. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch to stay up to date. Follow all the audio platforms if you love listening instead of watching. Down below, you can see them. Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, and both Spotify's. And hey, that's a wrap on the NFL season. Next up, NBA, where, I'm pretty much on the pod with all Knicks fans. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that goes this year, especially with what's going on in the NBA right now. So hey, also, just a reminder, me and John have our NBA All-Star Weekend charity going on. It starts officially this Friday, but we did make our picks Tuesday, which, there's already some injuries happening with those picks. Giannis is not playing. Cooper Flag not playing. Alex Sarr is not playing. All due to injury. So, we'll see how it works out. Me and Lando will be live. John, if you're free, feel free to come through. Live all weekend for NBA All-Star Weekend, reacting to all the events starting Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. So, hey, feel free to tune in. We'll drop our picks out on a graphic, I believe, Friday afternoon. So, hey, there is your NFL pod, last NFL pod of the year. Thank you for tuning in. And hey, we will see y'all this Friday for the NFL pod live. And we are out. Deuces.
Deuces.
He's a producer.
Hey. Look, they say good days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless. Bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me. I'm here for your elevation. Success ain't a destination. Ain't looking for reparations. Ain't looking for no type of savings. Back up the rest of my savings. Can't get no rest in the basement. Can't even lie to you, baby. Time that we spent was amazing. And I ain't trying to replace you for you, my